Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2003 TMNT Dreamwave comics. And yeah, so this one is a weird one because we do get to see the episode 2 from this from like 2003 show, but told from the perspective of April, except from the fact that in this issue she has delusional dreams about thinking that she saw Turtles as a kid, and then saw them when she was an adult, and then seeing loads of other random weird stuff throughout this whole issue, and it just makes for a really weird comic, I want to say, because, yeah, okay, so yeah, I mean, I must admit, reading this, like, as a kid, I was really confused, pretty much up until I was about an adult, because I didn't understand why everything was happening, because I just didn't understand it. But now looking back on it, it's a pretty interesting way to look at like the whole episode and stuff like that. But also at the same time, just reading this issue, they don't really explain it all too well. That like April's dreaming all this, she's having delusions, imagining stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's just so weird to just go like from the last issue where like seeing it from like the perspective of the cops and thinking, oh, this is kind of cool. Going to the next issue, and then you see Turtles at different points in time. Like, what? So, yeah. Okay, yeah, where do we begin with this one? Okay, so for the first bit, we do get to see April as a kid, and she's interviewing her mum, and that is when the Turtles come out of the soup to try and fight mouses. And I feel like this bit here would, I know that this bit here should be like a dead giveaway that this is definitely not set in the main continuity and stuff like that, and is like a delusion or like a dream or something along those kind of lines. But I didn't think about that until like a few years ago, like, oh shit, yeah. So it was pretty interesting to see it like that, but at the same time still weird. So yeah, and then after that we do get to see April. She's at her job working back Stockman, and this is supposed to be on her first day, which is quite cool. But then cut over to next bit, which I don't like explaining whatsoever. It's just we just jump to the next bit where we do get April. She's talking to her dad about going to school and training to be a scientist and stuff like that. And that's when she has another dream about Turtles being attacked by mousers and fighting them all off, which is cool. And if anything, I'm pretty sure it's the same dialogue which I did use in. I can't remember if it's actually in the actual episode or if it's in episode 1, but I do find it to be pretty cool. But also at the same time, like, how did she know that? That really annoys me on that front. So yeah, but I mean, it's still quite cool to see all Turtles here and doing their stuff, and still pretty cool to see them doing stuff like this. Also, not to mention, it's in the daytime, and I do love Turtles in the daytime because it's all very nice to see Turtles in bright colours and stuff like that, so that's very nice. But that's when we do cut over to April working with Backstoppman again, with no context whatsoever, so great. So that's when we do get to April. She goes on a little mission to spy on Backstockman, and that's when she goes down into the elevator, has a conversation with a small Raphael, has is it Donatello? Like, there's so many different versions of Turtles in this one. Yeah, and she even talks to her mum, because why not? So yeah. So after that, we do get to see April. She's talking to Backstockman, and this is the part of the episode where Backstockman's like, April, I really wish I could trust you and all that, but you're broken that trust, now I'm gonna kill you and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, I do like that because it's coming back to the actual episode, but I have to say that with how they went around things in this actual issue, it's kind of weird to be like, I don't know, it's something about weird, like pulling stuff straight from the show, and compared to like what we've been doing throughout this whole episode or issue. It's just so weird, but it's kind of cool. And we even do get to see April talking to Donatello with a beard. Yeah, because why not? So that's when she escapes the room and she goes into the sewers, and the Turtles beat up the mousers. Again, with no context whatsoever, but it works well enough, I want to say. And then it gets even more weirder because April, she's just there in the sewers and she's like, oh no, monsters, save me. And then she sees Turtles, and then she gets knocked out because she's shocked by it, which is understandable and happens in the show. Pretty normal stuff. So then that's when we do go to the next page, the final page, where she wakes up and realises, oh, it's all a dream. And with that, I mean, it's not a bad thing because it explains a lot, but also at the same time, it just feels like so weird because I feel like had the last page been at the beginning, this whole issue would have made a lot more sense because it feels weird to be going from, oh no, monsters, faints, and then wakes up in the next bit and then says, oh yeah, it's just a dream. Like, I know, I feel like something about the whole way they went around, like, telling the story, it more or less comes off as though, like, this whole thing's real and then April just has a weird dream in between. I feel like they could like better pace this issue and have it make a bit more sense. But yeah, so then after that we do get April, she faints, and Mikey asks if they can keep April. Yeah, that does not really age too well. So, oh god, yeah. Oh god, where do I begin with this issue? Let's talk about the art and the colours. So the colours, I feel like, are top notch in this issue. Really great, really perfect. I do like all the different uses of colours, because I know like in the last issue there was a good variety of colours, all like the daytime stuff, the past stuff, and the nighttime stuff. I feel like it's a really good use of colours, like a really wide range of variety of colours. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And I thought that was really good to like see all that, and say that in this issue it wasn't as wide range because I feel like had they kept up the stuff from the past issue, with like the past stuff being a different colour, more muted and stuff like that, then I feel like it would be a lot easier to like tell which parts are real, which parts aren't, and stuff like that. So yeah, but I do like the colours in the suits; they look pretty cool. Yeah. The artwork, again, it's really great. There's not too much I can really say about it. Like, pretty much all said, what I'm trying to say. Pretty much all I said in the last issue is pretty much what I want to say in this issue, where I do feel like the art style is really great. It fits well enough for this universe, but at the same time, you can tell that it's not exactly this universe with the art styles. But other than that, it looks really great. But with the actual story itself, it's... I mean, like I said with the last issue, I do enjoy it and like it to see it from a different angle with seeing like how things went down, which I do find to be pretty interesting. But also at the same time, I do feel like in this issue compared to the last issue, this one has a really bad storytelling like narrative with everything being in like a dream and stuff like that, which isn't really bad because we do get to see a lot of fun and creative things. But at the same time, it just makes for a really weird reading experience, especially if you don't actually know what's really happening the first time. So yeah, but other than that, it was pretty decent. I just wish that it was a lot more like tighter with the with like the scripts and stuff like that. But other than that, I thought it was pretty decent. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you just please share, that's scrubbing all stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.